So first and foremost, I'm not really an Aaron Rodgers fan. I respect his skills on the field. I don't hold him in any high regard, but last time we talked about him, he was saying that he was vaccinated, but then at the same time he was running his own methods to keep himself safe, and then he got popped for having the coof, and then he was out, nursing the coof, and fact of the matter is, he says that he's allergic to the poke, okay? As much fucking deference as I need, because frankly, I don't care. Get the poke if you want it. Don't if you don't. I don't care. I'm not ever gonna get it. Fuck everyone. But that's my personal opinion on things, and I think that that's probably the best way for everybody else to be living their life. Pay attention to yourself, and we can just all go back to normal. But nah, wishful thinking about the way things should be just ain't really gonna manifest itself anytime soon. So you got to deal with reality as it is, unfortunately. And there's been another kind of turn in the Aaron Rodgers situation where he was claiming he had something called COVID toe. I don't know what the fuck it is, okay? It's kind of like long haul COVID or some bullshit like that. Took a look at a couple of studies a while back, and it's just basically lazy people taking advantage of the situation. But long haul COVID for like everybody that's out there. Oh, it really hit me hard and it's affected me for a long time. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, cool. Take better care of yourself, and you wouldn't fucking find yourself in such a bad situation, you useless fucks. But Aaron Rodgers wants apology from Molly Wright over story she didn't write. Yeah, again, this is very, very interesting to say the least. Strange saga of Aaron Rodgers' toe has taken yet another bizarre turn. I'll just give you a little bit of backstory on this first and foremost. So, after rumors floated around the internet that why does he have his feet on screen? This fucking weirdo. Okay, I'm starting to like him a little bit more, not because of feet, and that's just a weird thing to be doing anyways. Mysterious toe injury was a symptom of his COVID diagnosis. That would be a new one, but I'd imagine the CDC's probably already updated their different symptoms for the coof. So basically everything short of waking up and breathing oxygen is a symptom of having it. The Packers quarterback set the record straight by literally pulling out his barefoot for everyone to see at a press conference. Sexy. I have a fractured toe, Rodgers clarified, holding up his foot for everyone to see, regardless of whether they wanted to or not. You fucking will have to. 37-year-old wanted to clarify that the COVID toe joke, or comment rather, he made on Tuesday's episode of the Pat McAfee show. What the fuck, does he have like a regular slot on that? Was indeed a joke. He ripped apart the Wall Street Journal's article that claimed the injury was a medical condition brought on by his diagnosis. Again, I kind of passably like the Wall Street Journal, but every once in a while they just take a fucking weird turn and they bite on a lot of weird fucking stories. Like, okay, some scruffy looking dude saying that he has COVID toe. Oh, here's COVID toe and here's the reason why it's a real thing. It's like, okay, listen for context. How about that? Rodgers, during his usual Tuesday appearance on the McAfee show. Okay, so he does have a regular slot. Seemed to imply his very painful toe injury was a result of his bout with the coof earlier this month. I'm thankful that I felt good in just a few days and didn't have any lingering effects of the coof other than the COVID toe. No lingering effects other than the COVID toe. We knew it, according to that McAfee show, I guess. COVID toe, however, is a real condition per the Wall Street Journal. Sure does. Symptoms include discoloration, red, white, or blue. Red, white, purple, or brown of the toes and lesions. There's not just like athlete's foot or some shit like that. It can be especially painful and sometimes cause difficulty walking. Maybe you just dropped something on it. I don't know. You got really tired because the coof makes you tired, and then you just dropped your plate of food on it, and then all of a sudden it's red because it's swollen. It's white because you had ice cream. It's purple because of sprinkles, and brown because, I don't know, chocolate topping. Something like that. The way I would think about it is basically a side effect of how your own immune system is fighting the virus. Esther Freeman, a doctor and principal investigator of Coof Dermatology Registry. God, this fucking pandemic is really employing a bunch of weird people. Told the Journal, it's part of our body's response to the virus. It's almost too much of a good thing. Is she referring to the fucking easy checks that she's cashing? Instead, Rodgers' injury was a simple broken toe. Oh no, imagine that. The internet can now reveal the fact that the feet pics will be out there forever. And yeah, going back to that weird situation anyways, so Rodgers requested an apology from a writer, Molly Knight, over a story she shared but did not write. Yeah, well, she propagated this misinformation. If we just apply whatever. The press conference Wednesday, the Packers quarterback rallied against disinformation in the Wall Street Journal and quoted the segment from the Pat McAfee show, where he joked that he had the coof toe. The Journal went on to write a story about how COVID toe is a real after effect of the pandemic. No, I think the pandemic's like the overarching government lockdown of everything and not the, like the actual infection, but whatever. And it includes lesions, yes, lesions of fans like cheese heads. In his presser, Rodgers put his toes for all to see. That's hot, right? There were no lesions. Oh my god, that means that it's clearly not that, right? You don't lose your sense of smell. That doesn't mean that you have the coof either. Then requested an apology from the writer who did not author the story. Well, she shared it, okay? Close enough. God, if he was a pundit for CNN, they'd be running reasons why sharing such misinformation is just detrimental to our democracy and how Trump is really at the bottom of this situation. I have a fractured toe, so I expect a full apology from Molly Knight and whoever her editors were. Fair enough. I did get a kick out of reading the article. That was very, very interesting. No, I've never heard of COVID toe before. Pat made a joke about it before on the show, and I mentioned yesterday that it was worse than turf toe, and it must be a bone issue. Yeah, broken toe is kind of a bone issue, I guess. I can't believe I have... to again come on here and talk about my medical information. But yeah, I have a fractured toe. I've never heard of COVID toe before. I have no lesions on my feet. They're awesome. You want to see them again? No? Okay. That's just a classic case of disinformation. It's surprising coming from what used to be a reputable journalistic institution. Again, over the past few weeks, I'm starting to soften on my, not really anti-Aaron Rodgers sentiments, but Yeah, I'm starting to warm up to the guy, that's for true. But that's just the world we live in these days. Molly Knight, who does not work for the Wall Street Journal, but has a Substack page. Of course, journalists have Substack pages like 6s and 7s have OnlyFans pages. She has previously written for ESPN and The Athletic. Oh, fucking who hasn't? The Wall Street Journal story was written by Andrew Beaton. Cool. The Post and Wall Street Journal are both part of News Corp. Oh, okay. Knight has shared the Wall Street Journal a story with a caption that says, this is what happens when you take medical advice from Joe Rogan. Oh, so she's just a cunt. She should apologize for that. Apologize for bad opinions. Today, I tweeted a link to a Wall Street Journal story about Aaron Rodgers that went to a spin class in a local homeless shelter to feed... in the local homeless feed where I volunteer. What? And open up your legs? Apparently he mentioned me by name in a press conference because I finished work on my social media feeds. Imagine how pathetic her life is. My social media we're full of unpleasant comments from Rodgers fans. Oh yes, let me tell you how I'm a victim, and here's a link to my Substack. Make sure you subscribe. Man, fuck her. I hope next week we can talk about Aaron Rodgers and how he comes up with them. Oh, I'm sorry, my hair looks so funny. I just, don't have a coof comb available. And then wait for, the New York Post to write a story about how coof comb is a real thing and a bad bedhead is a symptom of the new strain from fucking Botswana or whatever the shit it's coming from. But yeah, I thought that was a funny story, and I thought that I'd share it with you guys here on, I don't know what fucking day this is going up. But with that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.